Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner and welcome back to another episode of Knights of the Old Republic. So we're here in the Undercity, so let's explore this place. Let's start over with this side.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me, even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there, he's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Well, we found Mission really quickly. Whoa, slow down, Mission. What's wrong?
It's Zaalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Zaalbar, your Wookiee friend? What happened?
Me and Zaalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zaalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Do you know where they took him?
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
If I help you get Zaalbar back, you have to get me inside the Vulkar base.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulkar base. Now come on! We have to find Zaalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zaalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulkar compound.
Alright, we have mission. Okay, let's see what you can do. Dexterity. She has decent computer use, good demolitions, good stealth, decent awareness, decent repair, good security. Okay, where are the feats? I always... here they are. Light armor, caution, critical strike, sniper shot, blaster pistol, blaster rifle. Yeah, she can use pretty much any type of weapon. Sneak attack, scoundrel's luck, dueling. Okay, this is important. So she focuses on one weapon. Does a rifle count as a single weapon? I mean, a single vibroblade would count as a single weapon, right? And you use both hands for it, so I would guess a blaster rifle would too. Using single one-handed weapons. Maybe just a blaster. Well, she has... well, it's less damage, but she has a better chance to hit with this one. I'll leave it. Do I have some? Yes, I do. I'm gonna have some armor.
Yes?
Okay, let's continue with the exploration. There's some rubble. Is this... oh, this... I don't want to go into the lower sewers. Yeah, not yet. Oh, is that Canderous? Seems like it. That's a lot of dudes.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Are you threatening me?
Mandalorians don't make threats. We make promises. But I'm just trying to give you a friendly warning. This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Canderous, I heard something. Over there in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Here they come.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
Well, let's help him out. Why am I taking the long way? Well, you lost 2 more men.
Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing. I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
What do you mean by that?
Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Davik won't like that.
What can you tell me about Davik?
What are you, an off-worlder? Everyone knows Davik. He's a member of the Exchange. You know, the Interstellar Crime Syndicate. Smuggling, gambling, extortion. Davik controls it all here on Taris. That's why I'm working for him. But lately, the lower city gangs have been giving my boss some trouble.
I better get going now.
Come on, boys, let's move out.
Do these rat ghouls drop some loot? No. Oh, goody. More rat ghouls. So this is the sewer entrance. Okay, so we're going the right way to explore some stuff. Let's kill some rat ghouls. I'm poisoned. Well, I was poisoned. I'm not sure I will hit anything. Well, I hit a couple of them. That didn't kill them, though. I want power attack, not critical strike. Yeah, so far not having much trouble with these Canderous. I guess you just suck. Outcast corpse. Ah, this is the apprentice. Okay. Okay, let's deliver the journal. Something about the Promised Lands. And there is nothing else in here. Okay. Mission knows about explosives, right? So, can I recover this?
Yes?
Cool. I don't usually use mines whenever I play this, but we can always sell them. For a couple of credits. I see some Sith over there. But let's go talk with Rukil. Since I know his quest continues and into the sewers or something. So let's get this done already. Where was he anyway? Ah, here he is.
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
Your apprentice is dead. I have her journal.
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land.
Guide you? But I don't even know where the Promised Land is.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Very well. Tell me the history of your people.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Taris, it doesn't look like much has changed. Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
Is that how you came to be down here?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Taris, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
The Promised Land? What's that?
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
I have one of the journals you're looking for.
Yes, Upworlder. Well done. However, I see that this journal alone does not have enough clues for me to solve this mystery. Too many pieces are still missing. I'm afraid that only with all three journals, my grandfather's, my father's, and my apprentice's, will I be able to discover the location of the Promised Land. I will leave this journal with you for safekeeping for now. Perhaps it will aid you in your search for the others. I wish you luck, Upworlder, for the sake of the entire village.
Alright. We have to search for Zaalbar and the Promised Land. So let's get it done. So, oh, it's this guy again.
Talking with Rookhill. He told you his legends about the Promised Land, didn't he? He told you all about his missing apprentice and the other lost explorers, right? You know, most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he's saying. That's why I want to stop him.
Stop him? What are you talking about?
For an outcast, I've got things pretty good. The village relies on me to bring in food and supplies. I'm an important man. If it wasn't for Gendar, I'd be running this place.
I get the feeling if it wasn't for Gendar, this place would be a lot worse off than it is.
But if Rukel ever finds his promised land, I'm sunk. People won't need to rely on me anymore. I'll just be another nobody like all the rest of the villagers. I won't let that happen.
That's horrible. How can you be so self-centered?
Don't judge me. I learned a long time ago that if I want to survive down here, I've got to look out for number one. The two explorers who went searching for the Promised Land might have found something. They might have found clues or evidence, just like Rukel's apprentice. They would have recorded that information in their journals. I'll pay you if you bring all 3 journals to me. The 2 from the explorers and the 1 from Rukel's apprentice. Then I can destroy the evidence and make sure nobody ever finds the Promised Land. I've saved up enough credits for my business here to make it worth your while if you help me.
Forget it. I won't betray Rukel and the village for you.
Don't be a fool. I'm the only one here who can pay you for those journals. Rukel has nothing. He won't be able to come up with any kind of reward. Once you have all 3 journals, just bring them to me and I'll give you a decent reward. Now, was there something else you needed?
I'll be going now.
Yeah, okay.
I just noticed something. It's, there are no aliens down here. That's very interesting. Maybe since the people don't really care about... Since the aliens are confined to the lower city mostly, and people don't really care about what's going on in the lower city, then maybe they don't... Well, maybe they have other ways to deal with them than send them down here or to jail.
Yes?
Mission... Give me all of these mines. I need them for my mine collection. Oh, there's a dude down there. Oh, are these the... Yeah, these are probably the crashed Republic pods. Republic soldier.
Yes?
There's still one alive down here?
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
Wait here. I'll see if I can find something to help you.
No! No! I can feel it! Ah!
Well... Tough luck.
Let's go!
Nothing else in here. Oh, there's another mine here. Yo, mission! You know the deal?
What?
Another mine for the collection.
Yes?
Okay, let's deal with those Sith that were around here.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Well, I have these papers here.
Security papers. Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rak ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rak ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
You said you lost one patrol already?
Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue. I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die.
You just follow your orders and keep looking.
I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out.
Well, no need to fight them, I guess. Since we have plenty of fighting to do here. Gotta kill a bunch of rat ghouls. All done. Computer spike. Oh, a Sith soldier. Heavy combat suit, rat ghoul serum. Cool. You can use that. Another sewer entrance. Let's see, I got a heavy combat suit. Is it better than my Ichani one? Not really. Damn ghouls.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to know a little more about your mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How did you and Zaalbar hook up?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zaalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who would want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Volkers at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
You're lucky he didn't fry you with a blaster.
Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zaalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
What did the other 2 Volkars do?
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zaalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zaalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zaalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
How did Zaalbar end up on Terrace?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zaalbar like to live in the present.
How did you survive before you met Zaalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zaalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
We should get back to the task at hand.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Alright. Another corpse, another entrance into the sewers, I guess. Or maybe not. Are we done here? Is it fully explored? I guess so. So let's go through the other entrance actually. And I better heal a little bit. Wish I had some treat injury skill, just so medpacks could heal for a little bit more. That's unfortunate. Okay, mission, you know the deal.
Yes?
More rat ghouls. Bring it on.
How'd you like that?
Mission, you have a blaster. Why are you so damn close to these guys? Let's sewer door. There are some Gamorreans there. What about this way? Oh, there is something there.
What?
A force field.
That energy shield leads to another section of the sewers. The entrance to the Vulcar base is somewhere past there. I've got the codes to lower the shield, but we have to rescue Zalbar from those Gamorrean slavers. Don't worry, we can come back after we find Big Z.
Okay, so that leads into the Vulcar base. Okay, so let's check, let's go through here first. And get us some more Gamorreans. Okay, they're no match for us. At least a single one. No loot, no loot. Check this door.
Huh?
Mines everywhere.
Yes?
Outcast corpse. Oh, we got a journal. And the rusted droid. I guess we could repair it. We only have 3 parts.
What?
Even if we had more repair skill, I doubt we could do anything useful. Oh, a bunch of Gamorreans. Gamorrean elites.
You asked for this!
Oh, I died.
Take that!
These guys are tough.
Just die!
I saw level 6 or something. Oh, wait. Okay, I didn't level up. Cardio regulator. What's a cardio regulator do? Fortitude saves. I'm good. My fortitude saves are the highest anyway. Karth is fine. Yeah, Mission could use that. Oh, but she has the stealth thingy.
Sure.
Okay. I'll just heal up for a bit. So we started exploring the sewers. Unfortunately, it's time to end the episode. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed another episode of Knights of the Old Republic. And I'll see you all next time.